cheers to all of you. There goes the D-Live chat. All right, now that we've gotten that all straight away, Blue Moon says it's time for some actual education, and if you're going to LARP as a VTuber or as somebody pro-anime like you suggest on your Twitter post, the least thing you could do is have some basic knowledge of these types of words. Here's a professional instructor that will give you the 411 about the topic. You can comment over the video all you want, but the first 40 seconds is crucial, so much so that even an autistic deaf kid would understand. Anyway, let's go ahead and listen to what this person, Blue Moon, wanted me to get. Now, I'm not supposed to talk for the first 40 seconds. And take a look at who it is. This is Professor Lando, who is, I guess, the resident anime, professor on the internet or some shit.
That for $1.
But anyway, hey, Jess Satendo, I'll get to yours in just a second. We're getting to Blue Moons here. So let's go ahead. I'm not going to say anything for the first 40 seconds. So let's play it.
Welcome to class. My name is Professor Lando, and today we'll be learning about... So, what is...
Oh, God. Isn't hentai some kind of pornographic material in relation to anime? Look at everybody in the fucking Vaughn chat and everybody else is fucking laughing because they already know. They already know. Play it.
What do you think is?
Isn't it like a type of anime? You know, like a different type. You know, a different
Kinda.
Yeah.
This is coming from Wikipedia. Explicit adult media. So we have two worlds here. There's anime and manga, generally Japanese media. And we have this little subsection here. It's a Japanese word for those of you who are perhaps unfamiliar. We get, some people like, is that Swedish? No. Japanese. Describes, I think it can be loosely translated and people know it loosely, generally as perversion, I guess, with many things. It takes on many forms, but I think predominantly we're going to be...
All right, now let's just be completely honest, okay? Hentai and anime, I mean, there's not too far of a thin line there. They're pretty much one and the same. The only difference is that anime, in my personal opinion, is the equivalent of Japanese pornography. You know, like they're showing you sexually explicit or sexually suggested, I should say, things in animation, but they're not going all out full penetration or anything of that nature. Okay, that's anime. Hentai, you know, it's full-fledged, you know, disgusting penetration and, you know, all that. It's just straight out there in the animation open, and I think that's disgusting. I think this whole thing is disgusting.
Talking about animated versions of hentai, the doujinshi, which is essentially
So I guess you can't even say hentai on YouTube without being demonetized, so that's good to know. That's good to know.
Manga version of hentai and eroge. I think when it comes to
eroge,
have you ever seen one?
No,
but
absolutely
I'm kind
not.
of looking forward.
I have never seen.
Buy that for $1.
Hey, hold on there, base department. I have never seen a hentai, but I have seen pornographic material with a IRL woman doing hadego or hagago or whatever that fucking stupid shit. For all those that don't know what a hago is or a hedago, whatever the hell it's called, it's where a woman is actually getting drilled, all right, in a pornographic scene, and she has her tongue out and her eyes like cross-eyed the whole time while she's being defiled. All right, that's a whole brand of pornographic material. Don't ask me how I know.
To it
All right,
now,
just
you know?
saying,
I wanna
extensive
get-
research.
Yeah, why not? Why not? You got some on hand, Professor? You naughty boy, you.
This is Blake's live reaction to hentai.
Okay, great.
Never mind, dude. I'm good, bro. I'm good. The first page, and we're done.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro.
No, never mind, Professor. I take back what I just said. I'm looking forward to this. That was way too much, man.
That's just been in there.
Yeah, look at the perverted smile on the Asian here.
I want to forget what I just saw, Professor. Oh my God.
The job of a service committee member.
Yeah, look at the
Classic.
deviant
we
look
talked
on this
about
Asian here.
doujinshi as being the manga version of hentai. And so manga, Blake, you know what manga is basically. It's the book version.
Yeah.
It's like a comic book, a Japanese comic book, essentially. Let's break down doujinshi. First off, doujinshi. Let's start with the word doujin. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but doujin refers to a group of people who share an interest, activity, or hobby.
A what?
Could be translated
a doujin?
Clique, you know, like a clique or a
doujin.
But the way most people use it nowadays is in the term of doujinshi.
Cheers to Maria and Jag the Luxray hooking up with some lemons.
And the printed doujin works
over there in D Live.
Doujinshi. So here we have 4 green peppers, okay? And we're gonna go through the different types of censorship you might come across. Doctor, can I have you join in for this one? All right, everyone. I might be out of my depth here,
this
so
is a waste of time.
An expert on the matter.
You know, if this imbecile wasted this much time, effort, and energy to try to attain an IRL girl, I think that he would be successful. But instead, because he's such a socially awkward Asian, and look, I feel bad for Asians, all right? I genuinely feel bad for Asians. And the reason is because name one cool Asian besides Bruce Lee. And don't say Jackie Chan or some shit. Y'all, give me a break. Nobody wants to fuck Jackie Chan, all right? Jackie Chan's cool because this fucking idiot does his own stunts, and you know he'll do a stunt with a broken leg and shit like that. Jet Li, dude, he looks like he's on a deathbed. He has that fucking thyroid situation. He looks horrible now. Look, I'm sorry. There's not too many cool Asians, and I feel bad for Asians because they try to find some kind of equilibrium whenever they're in the West in trying to, like, find their own identity as cool, and they don't. And all they can do is coalesce around, like, Asian crap, and that's why all these Asian people are all obsessed with all this Asian garbage. And look, I mean, I get it. It's in vogue now, you know, to be a part of anime and all this other shit. But in actuality, you Asians need to find, I'm talking to you Asian men, because the Asian chicks, they ain't finding it hard to find people. All right? As a matter of fact, there's so many goddamn yellow Asian simps for women, it's ridiculous. But you men are left out there with your little wangs in your hand. And maybe, you know, you got to figure out, like, what's a cool Asian? What's the profile of a cool Asian? And I don't think that it's encompassing knowing so much extensive information about fucking anime's hentai. Let's put it that way.
Please welcome. What do you say? Welcome, Dr. Hakase, good doctor. So the first type of censorship, bars. So, in this version, my personal favorite. Second, the mosaic. Kind of like an 8-bit video game look, you know.
And you know, maybe this is the problem with Asians. Is that, I mean, they really are, I hate to say this, they have little wangs. I don't know if you've ever seen Japanese pornographic material, but they're so ashamed of their wang that they blur it out in pornographic material. I'm not even, have y'all ever seen Japanese porn? All right, the only reason I've even watched Japanese porn is because I like the whole Japanese, like, tying, you know, knots thing. Anyway, that's besides the point. But in the process of researching that, all right, the Japanese porn, what they do is they blur out the guy's wang. All right, I mean they're showing the whole full XXX pornographic material, but they blur out the little wang of the Japanese man because, in my opinion, I think they're a little ashamed. I mean, it looks like an Audi belly button, for fuck's sake. And just play the shit, please.
Pixelated. That's a good way. Minecraft.
Yeah.
The blur. Just completely blurred. Kind of like a CCTV footage, you know, some body cam footage where you don't see the face.
Hold on.
It's just completely...
Somebody is trying to suggest to me that that's some kind of a stereotype or something. Okay. All right. Show... well, never mind. I don't want to... I have never seen in pornographic material any kind of well-endowed pornographic stunt cock actor
I'd buy that
was
for $1.
Asian. All right? Now, I've never seen it. I've never seen some stunt cock action going on by some Asian who's not packing more than maybe 1.5 inches. And that's fully erect. No offense to my Asian brethren out there. But I don't know, man. Maybe that has something to do. I have no idea. Anyway, play the rest of it. All right, I'm sorry.
The last one, the whiteout, where it's just the silhouette of the pepper, usually whited out, sometimes blacked out.
This is fucking stupid, dude.
Tags. What do you think we're talking about here, Blake?
Either it's the tags on clothing that have the price label on there, or it's you're playing tag, but you're playing with multiple people. Probably the ones on the clothing with the price tag.
Doctor, what am I talking about?
You can categorize using tags because each has a characteristic.
Right.
I mean, notice these are two Asians that are talking about hentai, which is a disgusting, perverted variant of animated pornographic material, and these people are dead serious about it. And then these Asian men wonder why nobody wants to play with their little wang. You know what I mean? Then they're wondering why they can't get some cream of some young whore. I mean, you think that, talking about this in front of some women is going to get them to drop their drawers? Give me a break, man. Fucking wake up. You know, it's too much soy. Too much soy and fucking ramen noodle, I think, is the problem here. Too much soy and ramen noodle.
Like any media,
It
students.
creates order.
Right, because, again, any sort of media, there's action, there's horror, romance, comedy. How could you possibly parse it out? When you're looking for hentai, it's the same way. You don't just randomly roll the dice. Right?
All right.
We're going to play a little game. So
I've had enough of this. All right, I've had just about enough of this. Anyway, thank you, Blue Moon. I really didn't need to hear that. I didn't really need to see that, but, it is what it is.